All right, here's just a quick example of using the quadratic formula to solve a quadratic equation. First thing, of course, you need to do is to get everything on one side and make it equal to 0. So I'm going to bring that over. I'll put it there. Notice it's positive here. When I bring it to the left of the equal sign, it becomes negative. Plus 6 is equal to 0. Now that I have it equal to 0, I know that this is A, and this is B, and this is C. If I were to try and factor this, which is a way to solve this equation, I'd need to look for two numbers that multiply to 18 and add to 10, and there aren't any. So I can't factor it, so I'm going to use the formula. So here's our formula: x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over a couple of a's. And then what I do is I leave everything the same. I don't plug in numbers, I just put brackets where numbers are supposed to go. All over 2a. This helps me that I don't make mistakes with negative signs. Alright, so b is negative 10, another b, negative 10, a is a 3, and c is a 6. And then a down here again is a 3. Okay, so now let's simplify it a little bit. Negative and negative 10 would be a positive 10, plus or minus. Negative 10 squared would be 100. 4 times 3 is 12, times 6 is 72, I think. Is that right? Yep. So this would be minus 72. Careful with that one. Sometimes there's a minus in here that makes this positive. In this case, there isn't one, but that's something to be careful of. Over 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, all good there. So now I go 10 plus or minus square root of, I think that turns out to be 28, divided by 6. Now at this point here, I'm dying to simplify, because I see that 10 and 6 and 28 are all divisible by 2. The only problem is this one's inside of a square root, so I can't just divide that in there. But 28 I could simplify, because 28 is 14 times 2, no, 4 times 7. There we go, that one. Because 4 is a perfect square root. So I can rewrite this as 10 plus or minus the square root of 4 times the square root of 7 all over 6. Or 10 plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2 root 7 over 6. Now all of these terms here are divisible by 2. Another way you could do that, if that doesn't sort of make sense, is you could factor something out of both of these. So 2 can be factored out of each of those. So that'd be 5 plus or minus root 7. And then on the bottom, 6 is the same thing as 2 times 3, right? So the 2's cancel, leaving you with your solutions to that equation as 5 plus or minus root 7 all over 3. Okay, hopefully that helps with that question.